Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Virtue Podcast. I'm sure we've all had those days where we look in the mirror and think, oh, my skin could really use a refresh.
Yeah.
I know I have. So today we are going to be talking all about glycolic acid.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, it's that like skincare ingredient that everyone's talking about to get that healthy glow. And we did a little research.
Of
I
course.
found this amazing article
Awesome.
just all about glycolic acid. And we're going to break it all down for you today.
I'm excited.
Me too. I think this is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, because it's interesting. Glycolic acid is very trendy right now, but it's not just hype.
Oh.
There's a reason why it's so popular.
Okay, so let's just start with like the basics. What is glycolic acid?
Okay, so glycolic acid is an AHA,
Okay.
which stands for alpha hydroxy acid,
Mm-hmm.
and it's derived from sugarcane.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's a really effective but gentle exfoliator.
Yes, exfoliation.
Yeah.
That's key for like glowing skin.
Exactly. So imagine your skin is a beautiful mosaic, but it's covered in a layer of dust. I know glycolic acid is basically like that thing that sweeps away the dust and you see all the beautiful piles underneath.
Ooh, I like that analogy.
I try.
So how does it actually work, like scientifically?
Yeah, so basically glycolic acid, it breaks down the bonds that hold those dead skin cells together on the surface of your skin,
Got it.
which allows all that dull layer to just come off.
So it's not like just scrubbing the surface. It's actually like working deeper.
Yeah, it's revealing all the fresh skin underneath.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's why people see such noticeable results with it. But it's not just about exfoliation.
Right.
This article actually lists a ton of other benefits, too.
Yeah, like improved skin texture,
Yeah.
reduced hyperpigmentation,
Yes.
even a collagen boost.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's a lot to unpack.
Okay, let's start with skin texture.
Yeah.
Then, because glycolic acid is so good at removing that top layer of dead skin, it can really help to smooth out those fine lines, minimize the appearance of pores, and just give your skin like a more refined look overall.
Yeah, like a reset button
Kind of, yeah.
for your skin. And then there's hyperpigmentation, which a lot of people struggle with.
Yeah.
Those dark spots and uneven skin tone can be really frustrating.
Totally.
And glycolic acid can help reduce that because as it exfoliates, it encourages the discolored cells to shed faster,
Okay.
which makes way for a more even-toned complexion.
So it's not just covering up the problem, it's actually like hoping to correct it over time.
Yes, exactly.
That's awesome.
I know. And then collagen,
Ooh.
that protein that keeps our skin looking plump and youthful.
Yes.
And as we age, we naturally lose collagen, which is why we start to see those fine lines and wrinkles.
Yeah.
But glycolic acid can actually stimulate collagen production.
Wait, really? So using glycolic acid can actually help to slow down signs of aging?
Yes, precisely. It's like giving your skin a little boost
Wow.
to help it stay firm and resilient.
So we've got smoother, brighter, more even-toned skin. A collagen boost.
Yeah.
Is there anything this ingredient can't do?
Well, I mean, it's not magic, but
It's pretty close.
it really does sound like it.
It does.
Everything we've heard so far.
Yeah. And we can't forget about acne.
Ooh, right. Acne.
Yeah, glycolic acid can be a game changer for people struggling with breakouts.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did see that in the article.
Yeah.
How does it actually help with acne?
So remember how we were talking about glycolic acid breaking down the bonds between dead skin cells?
Yeah.
That same thing helps unclog pores.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a deep clean for your skin.
Oh, nice.
It prevents all that buildup of oil and bacteria that leads to acne.
So it's like a preemptive strike against pimples.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you already have acne, it can help speed up healing
Oh, wow.
and even minimize the appearance of acne scars over time.
This is amazing. I know, right?
It's like the ultimate multitasker.
It is. And here's another benefit that might surprise you. Hydration.
Really, I thought exfoliating would like dry out your skin.
That's a common misconception.
Okay.
Some harsh exfoliants can be drying, but glycolic acid actually helps attract and retain moisture.
So it's exfoliating and hydrating.
Double duty.
That's amazing.
I know, and that's why it's good for a variety of skin types. Even people with dry or sensitive skin can use it.
Oh, that's good.
But of course, start with a low concentration and gradually increase how often you use it.
Got it.
That's always a good idea.
Okay, so we've talked about how glycolic acid is basically like a superhero for your skin.
Yes.
But how do we actually use it? Like what kind of products should we be looking for?
Well, the good news is glycolic acid is really easy to find,
Okay.
and it's in tons of different products.
Okay.
You can find it in cleansers,
Okay.
toners, serums,
Hmm.
even moisturizers.
Wow. Okay, so let's start with cleansers. What's the benefit of using a cleanser with glycolic acid?
It's good for like gentle daily exfoliation,
Okay.
helps remove impurities and brighten your complexion
Makes sense.
without being too harsh.
Perfect. Okay, what about toners?
Toners with glycolic acid, you would usually use those after cleansing
Okay.
to further exfoliate the skin and kind of prep it for other products.
Got it.
And they can also help balance your skin's pH.
Oh, that's good. Okay, and then serums. Serums are the best.
Serums are great.
Yeah, they're like little powerhouses.
Yes. And glycolic acid serums are no exception.
Okay.
They usually have higher concentrations of the ingredient.
Okay.
So they're really good if you want to target something specific,
Okay.
like hyperpigmentation or wrinkles.
So we have cleansers for daily exfoliation, toners for prepping the skin, and then serums for that more targeted treatment.
Yes.
Okay, what about moisturizers?
So moisturizers with glycolic acid can provide like ongoing exfoliation and hydration.
Okay.
So those are good if you want to incorporate glycolic acid into your routine, but maybe prefer something gentler.
Got it. Okay. I'm loving all these options. But I've also heard about professional glycolic acid peels.
Yes.
What are those all about?
So those are basically a more intense version of what you can do at home.
Okay.
So they use a solution with a much higher concentration of glycolic acid.
So how is that different from using like a serum at home?
The concentration's higher, so it can penetrate deeper into the skin.
Okay.
So it's more effective for addressing things that are maybe more stubborn,
Okay.
like deeper wrinkles, acne scars, or sun damage.
So it's like leveling up your skincare.
Exactly. But it's important to remember those peels should only be done by a licensed esthetician or a dermatologist.
Okay. That makes sense. It sounds like you want a professional to handle that.
Yes, definitely.
What actually happens during a peel? Is it painful?
You might feel a little tingle or warming sensation,
Okay.
but it shouldn't be painful.
Okay.
And the esthetician will be watching your skin the whole time
Okay, good.
to make sure you're comfortable.
And what about after the peel? Is there any downtime?
You might have some redness,
Okay.
dryness, or even peeling for a few days after, but
Right.
that's normal. Your skin's shedding all those dead cells.
It's like a shedding process.
It's exactly like a mini transformation.
I like it.
But the peeling usually stops within a week,
Oh,
and then
I-
you have that fresh, radiant skin underneath.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the at-home products. Are there any other glycolic acid products out there besides cleansers, toners, serums, and moisturizers?
Oh, absolutely. The
Yeah.
beauty industry is always coming up with new things.
That's right.
So you can find glycolic acid in masks, pads, and even body washes.
Body washes.
Yeah.
Why would you use glycolic acid on your body?
It's great for exfoliating rough patches,
Okay.
like your elbows and knees.
Oh, yeah.
And it can be really helpful if you have body acne or keratosis pilaris.
Keratosis pilaris. What's that?
It's a harmless skin condition
Okay.
that causes those small, rough bumps.
Oh, okay.
People sometimes call it chicken skin.
Okay.
It's usually on the arms or thighs.
Got it.
And glycolic acid helps smooth out those bumps
Oh, wow.
by exfoliating the buildup of dead skin cells.
So it's literally head to toe. You can use this stuff.
Basically, that's great.
But with all these options, it can feel kind of overwhelming.
Right.
Like, where do you even begin? What advice would you give someone who's never used glycolic acid before?
Start slow.
Okay.
Begin with a gentle cleanser or toner with a low concentration.
Okay.
Maybe use it a couple times a week and see how your skin feels.
It's all about testing the waters.
Exactly. And always do a patch test before you try any new product on your face.
Such a good tip.
It helps you avoid any irritation or allergic reactions.
Okay. Once you found a product, how do you add it into your routine?
So typically you'd use your glycolic acid product after cleansing and toning,
Okay.
but before your serum and moisturizer.
So cleanse, tone, glycolic acid, serum, moisturizer.
Exactly.
And, of course, sunscreen during the day.
Yes.
Okay, good. And those masks and pads that we talked about,
Mm-hmm.
you can use those once or twice a week.
Yeah, depending on your skin
Okay.
and what the product instructions say.
So it's all about finding what works best for you.
Exactly. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to skincare.
That's true. So we talked about how glycolic acid is good for most skin types.
Yeah.
But are there any skin types that should be careful when using it?
People with very sensitive skin might want to be a bit more cautious.
Okay.
Start with a low concentration and maybe use it less often
Okay.
and just see how your skin reacts.
And what about people with like rosacea or eczema?
That's a good question. If you have any kind of pre-existing skin condition, it's always best to talk to your dermatologist.
Yeah.
They can tell you if glycolic acid is right for you.
Oh, okay. Good advice.
Yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Right. Especially when it comes to your skin.
Exactly.
So being mindful and paying attention to how your skin feels is super important.
Absolutely. Skincare is a journey,
Yes.
not a destination.
I love that.
You have to find what works for you and adjust as you go.
Wow, I feel like I've learned so much about glycolic acid just now.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's amazing what it can do.
It is.
Yeah.
Right? Like we talked about, smoother texture, brighter tone,
Yeah.
fewer breakouts, even a boost in collagen.
Yeah.
It really is a powerhouse.
It is. And it's not just about like covering up imperfections.
Right.
It actually helps your skin be healthier overall.
I think that's what's so cool about it. It's not just a quick fix.
Right.
It's about creating like healthy skin for the long term.
Exactly. And by getting rid of that dead skin buildup, you're letting your other products work better.
That makes sense. It's like giving them a clean slate to work with.
Exactly.
Right.
And when your skin is at its best, that's when you really see the
I'll
results.
just glow.
Yes.
Okay, so we've covered the what, the why, and the how of glycolic acid.
They have.
But before we wrap up, I want to talk about that radiant glow.
Yeah.
Aside from using glycolic acid, what other tips do you have for achieving that?
Well, skincare isn't just about the products you use.
Right.
It's also about taking care of yourself overall.
Yes. Drinking enough water,
Mm-hmm.
eating healthy, getting enough sleep, all that good stuff.
All of that. And don't forget about stress. Ugh, stress.
I know. When you're stressed, it shows on your skin.
Yeah, that's so true. Taking care of your mental health is so important for your skin, too.
It's all connected. But of course, there are days when our skin just needs a little extra help.
Totally.
So what are your favorite ways to get like an instant radiance boost?
Ooh, good question.
Uh.
I love using a hydrating sheet mask,
Oh, yes.
especially before a big event.
Those are great.
It always makes my skin look plumper.
Yeah. You could also try a face oil or a serum that has illuminating properties.
Oh, that's a good idea. And makeup.
Yes.
A little highlighter.
A little goes a long way.
It really does.
Yeah, makeup can definitely boost your confidence.
Totally. But true radiance comes from within, right?
I love that.
It's about feeling good in your skin.
Yes.
Embracing your unique beauty.
Exactly.
And taking care of yourself both physically and mentally.
Well said. Skincare is just one part of the whole picture.
I think we covered so much good information today.
From the science behind glycolic acid to tips for getting that radiant skin from within.
Yeah.
Any final words of wisdom for our listeners who want to try out this amazing ingredient?
Don't be afraid to experiment.
Yes.
Skincare is a journey, and what works for one person might not work for another.
Mm-hmm.
Start slowly. Pay attention to how your skin feels, and find what works best for you.
Such good advice.
Yeah.
And remember, sun protection is essential.
Yes, especially with glycolic acid.
Thanks so much for joining us on this exploration of glycolic acid.
It was my pleasure.
We hope you learned a lot and feel ready to add this powerhouse to your routine.
I hope so.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to the Vershi podcast for more conversations on skincare, beauty, and wellness.
Yes.
We'll see you next time.